Hi. Now we'll see uh, uh, rest machining. So already we have done the roughing, and we can able to see that huge amount of material left by the roughing tool. We are going to do the rest machining now. It is not the separate machining in the OptiRough, but the same OptiRough tool path we are going to use it in the parameter. Mm, so nothing we are changing it, same stock we are using. Hmm. Boundary also we are not changing. Tool we will change it to the smaller tool. Okay. As 16 we have taken, now we are taking 8 bull and mill. So cutter is okay. You want then uh, change the holder. Now we are going to do this. Okay. Rest machine. We are switch on all previous operation. Uh, use as computed, or you avoid small cups also you can use. So all three any thing you can as computed I kept it. Now here so the tool is smaller, so that's why I'll reduce it to 15 percentage. Depth also I'll reduce to 15 percentage. Okay. Tool is small, that's why we need to take care of these things. All the things, remaining things, I am not changing it. Okay, accept. Coolant only we check it. Okay, and regenerate. So what it does is, what are the material left out by previous tool? Only those materials it will remove. So after this operation, the material left out in the model is always uniform. Means whatever point 0.5 stock we left it now. So in the entire model, that point 0.5 stock is maintained. So you can go to view and threading manager. You can right click and modify the status so that your calculation speed can be increased. Okay. Now you can see that it has made the rest machine. Retraction is coming little more. You can, if you want, you can change by depth or by you can change it and check. Okay, now we'll simulate and see. I'll change the stock here. After rough, I'll select. Now we'll check it how it is machining. Okay, this is your after rough stock. Okay, that we have loaded now. Okay, now we'll run it. Now the cutting is happening. So it will remove the material which the previous cutter whatever left out. So always after roughing you need to do the rest machining. Otherwise there may be lot of chances tool may break because that previous roughing cutter may leave lot of material. So when directly if you go for finishing, definitely the tool will break. Rest machining times around 24 minutes it has taken. Now we can modify a little and see. This is the RAS machining. So other options just will switch on and see. Cutting strategy we can, yeah, I just add ignore small cups. It means very small material is there, don't go. Uh, if material left out there is less than 0.5 means don't go for machining because our stock itself 0.5. So very less material means no need to go there. Okay, that's why we can regenerate. By doing so, avoiding small cups, then we will reduce the unnecessary retract moves. Okay, and definitely there may be chances of time reduction is also possible. So now we little speed up, right click and make it high. This option available in the view command. You just click on view and the threading manager and you can right click and make it. Okay. Now we'll see in the back plot. Mm, now time is 17 minutes. Last time it was around 24 minutes. Okay. So by doing so, unnecessary movement of the tool is restricted. Okay. It means that very small amount of materials don't go. That's what it giving instruction to the tool. Remember that small things will definitely improve your quality of um, programming. Okay, so there is very less material in the wall, so that's the reason it has not at all gone to the that inclined walls. Okay, what is other options are there? Machine up to zero point 0.5. Up to zero point 0.5 you machine it. It means uh, I think here also that timing will have a little change. Second operation we have got around 17 minutes. So now we'll see that we can speed up this process. Right click and hide. Now we'll see how much difference in time is going to come. You also uh, check each and every command switching on and switching off, and you should have a research learning method, so that will help you to um, remember for a long time. So it will give a good remembrance because research learning will give you a depth knowledge. So now we'll see how much time it is taking by switching off the other method. So now I think timing is increased. So it is 31 minutes. It is when compared to as computed, it is more than that. Okay. Mm, so by selecting what is going to happen, that you need to know. That's the reason I am switching on one and other. So one operation also you can select. Even you can give rough tool diameter also. Suppose the previous tool 12 and corner radius. So with this also you can calculate the tool path. Okay. All previous operation or one operation or the diameter. All three operation options you can select. So I will explain. I will expect you to also select the different methods and see how much time it is taking, how better it is. Okay, you can speed up. So let us see how better this tool path is and how much time it is taking. Okay. High speed the dress machining tool path is very nice. So when you compare with the normal tool path dress machining, high speed tool path dress machining is far better and far better. Okay. Now you can see this how much time it is taking, how it is making good. Okay. Now you can see there is it's look like some gauging because when you compare to when you use the tool diameter, the tool is not able to recognize the material in between. Okay, you can see that it is directly gauging red. Okay, so some places it may happen. So where and what type of tool path you need to use, that you should keep in mind. But actually it is showing gauge, but reality it is not doing anything there. Hmm? It's it's not plunging or but it's showing the gauge now. So based on the material and model, you can select the correct method of machining. Okay. So don't fix it in the single tool path. When the profile changes, definitely your method also to be modified. So you should know all the options so that based on the situation, you can able to take a right decision for the better tool path making. Okay. So ultimate aim is you need to reduce your machining time with efficient machining and without compromising the quality. That is our aim of the programming. Okay, we'll simulate and see. Okay, so we can run this fast forward. Okay, thank you.